There is no way that you could have been as bad at hockey as you are at golf.
All right, let's go.
Y'all ready for this?
Meet Happy Gilmore. He was a hockey player.
Don't you ever touch my puck!
Now he's going from the rinks to the links.
Where you going with those clubs, punk? I'm your caddy.
He's got the swing.
He shoots, he scores!
He's got the drive.
This guy sucks.
He's got the ball.
All right, let's go.
Adam Sandler is Happy Gilmore. Rated PG-13. Starts Friday at theaters everywhere.
All right. And now let's go to our initial thoughts. What do you think about Happy Gilmore, Sergio?
I honestly really liked it. The first time watching it, I found it completely funny, and watching it again right now, it just feels nice, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, I always loved this movie. I said this is my favorite This is my favorite Adam Sandler movie. Even though it's very silly and stupid, this one balances all the humor and dark humor I love about Adam Sandler movies into just one movie. I think it nails it really well. And the heart too.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, I don't know, like this one just feels different from other movies of his. Even Billy Madison, because Billy Madison, he's not really playing the same character at all, actually. That one he's more of a man-child. This one, he's actually not like that at all. He's just dedicated to hockey, and he's more of a aggressive person that has a heart of gold that's like really nice afterwards. He's very, how do I put this, like,
to be honest, this movie kind of reminded me of Rocky.
Really?
Yeah.
Is it because Chubbs?
No, a down on his luck athlete trying to getting like a last shot to actually prove himself.
Wow, I never really thought of it like that. I really just thought because it had Carl Weathers in it. Did you know Carl Weathers was in both movies, Sergio? Because I feel like you usually would be like, oh, or something.
No, because I did know he was in other movies. I was trying to figure out where he was from, but yeah, I don't remember too much from Rocky.
I thought you saw the other Rockies.
I did.
And you couldn't tell that was Apollo?
No, because it's been a long time since I've seen the Rocky movies.
Oh, well, yeah.
Right now, I just feel like only recently I finished the Creed trilogy.
Oh, you saw all the Creed movies? What do you think?
Oh, it was really cool. I had mixed feelings on the third one, but we'll talk about that later.
All right. Well, focusing back on Happy Gilmore, I remember every time I watch this movie, I don't know, it's maybe happy. Oh my God. I see what I did there. I didn't mean to.
Yeah. The Sandler verse in effect.
Also, the weirdest movies, I always pick up on weird things I never really thought of before when we watch it. Like with this one. Huh?
That's strange because I didn't really pick up on too much stuff. I looked back at my notes and I only got like just a page. That's it.
Holy crap. I got like a bunch of notes for this movie. Most of them are also quotes too.
All right. Then I knew it.
Yeah, because this movie's so quotable.
All right. Then, well, with that, should we just move into quotes?
Yeah, but also I want to get into the characters first, because the characters are actually, we should have a separate category for the characters for this movie, because there are unique characters doing different things in this movie.
Yeah.
Like, so with Happy, do you think is this your favorite Adam Sandler performance of his?
I think one of my favorites. Yeah,
I think so. It's for me.
To me, this balances his sort of sense of humor that he did in Billy Madison and his kind of characterization of like a
For context, we have the movie on in the background, and Tabby's just licking his monitor right now, and just all the kids and strangers listening.
Come back upstairs, honey. I'll give you the old smoochy smoo kissy wissy.
Am I gonna pause the movie, Sergio?
No, hang on. Let's just roll out. Okay, all right. So in the first movie we saw Billy Madison, I thought he felt a bit too childish and with childish humor, but this one kind of balanced it out without him acting so much like a goof all the time. Like he does act like a goof sometimes, but it's not like overly childish. I think that brings a balance for me. That why I enjoyed it a little bit more than Billy Madison.
I want to bring up his character flaw, or what he does a lot throughout this movie is he is very angry and violent towards people, but then is really easily switches back to saying I'm sorry and is easy to forgive.
He's short-tempered.
Yeah, he's short-tempered. I can relate, sadly. But Sergio, I can't. Can you name them? I can't even count how many times I called you, getting pissed off at you, and then call you back saying, "I'm sorry, man. I didn't mean that. I'm sorry. You're right."
That's literally, yeah. That's literally every conversation we have.
I think even on a podcast, I do the same thing.
Exactly.
But even in this movie, it feels weird at the beginning. Like, I understand why he's doing it, but when he's arguing with his girlfriend or ex-girlfriend leaving, for some reason, this showing gave me feel like a lot of signs of an abusive boyfriend.
You're not any good.
I am good. You know what? You're a lousy kindergarten teacher. I seen those finger paintings you bring home and they suck.
I'm sorry, babe. I didn't mean that. I think they're excellent finger paintings.
I don't think it's really abusive. I think he's more just like emotionally insecure, emotionally unstable. That the fact is because she's not scared of him, so it's not really abusive. And she's leaving him over, and he's not really forcing her to stay. He's trying to convince her to stay. You can see that he's not trying to be like abusive or nothing like that. Well, I can see that you get that impression, maybe like from a certain point of view, but there are visual contradictions to that prove that he is not.
I get that, but I'm just saying from another point of view, seeing it.
Anyways, what did you want to talk about next?
You want to talk about the villain, or we just get to our notes and talk about the characters then?
I think so, because our notes are probably going to tie in a lot with the characters.
All right, let's go to our favorite scenes then. You go, Sergio, because I feel like you got a lot.
Okay, well, my first one I noticed that really caught my attention. He was like, "No, I'm not mad at you." Then he immediately throws the guy out the door.
We're gonna have to sell the house to someone else. You hate me, don't you?
No, I don't hate you.
He hates me.
Yeah.
Also, that guy that plays the IRS guy, that's Robert Smigel. If that name sounds familiar, he did a bunch of skits on SNL, and also he co-wrote the songs for the movie Leo, the animated lizard movie on Netflix that Adam Sandler did.
I noticed that Adam Sandler always brings back people he's worked with before. That's really cool.
Yeah, one day I'll have friends that are like that. No offense, Sergio.
Is he good friends with Ben Stiller?
I don't know.
Because he does show up in this movie, and yes, he does show up in another movie as the same character. So I was just wondering, are they good friends or are they just like good co-workers?
They never really worked on it. He was never on SNL. No,
I know. I'm just saying, like, because I noticed that he was on here. I'm not sure if this is the first time they actually worked together in a movie. So I was wondering, because I know he often pitches the roles to many good friends of his, and he's very considerate to his friends like that. So I was wondering if they're good friends. I just wanted to know that because I never seen them work together too much.
Well, I'm not sure. All I know is that during the early 90s, Ben Stiller wasn't really as popular as he was back in the early 2000s or anything. Like the most popular thing he'd done was like skits on the Dana Carvey show and his own show, the Ben Stiller show, but they didn't last long. And he directed The Cable Guy.
Oh, okay.
But let's talk about him though. I want to talk about his character in this movie.
Could I trouble you for a glass of warm milk?
You could trouble me for a warm glass of shut the hell up. Now you will go to sleep, or I will put you to sleep.
What do you think about Hal?
Hal?
That's his name. They never actually say his name, but he has a name tag on there.
I didn't really have too much to think about him. I just thought it was pretty funny to have like this really just really like abusive caretaker. Yeah, I thought it was funny, but that's all I think about it. I didn't really dug too much into it.
All right. So you have any other favorite scenes?
Let me think. Oh, when he fought the alligator.
Say that again, Sergio, because it sounded a lot. Say it again. I think when they fought the alligator.
Yes, when he got into a fight with the alligator.
Okay, because you said fought, but it sounded like you said. Never mind. Yeah, it's fine. Just in public, right in front of everyone, in the middle of a golf field.
I feel like there's one more, but I can't think of it. I guess the only thing I can think of is at the end when Shooter steals the jacket and starts running in slow motion. Everyone's chasing him.
Yeah, that was a good scene. Let's see. My favorite scene. I only have one for more. I have less than you actually. I love this whole movie, so it was hard for me to pick them out. So my favorite scene was the Pepsi Pro-Am game.
Pepsi Pro-Am.
That was a game with Bob Barker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that whole scene. The guy yelling, "You suck!" Yeah, jackass. Also, FYI, R.I.P. to that. I forgot his name, but he just passed away like a couple of weeks ago. And
did he say like what he felt ill to?
I don't recall. I don't remember. But even I'm not gonna get to the quotes yet. But that just whole scene I loved. Even with Bob Barker making references to the game Price is Right while doing it. Like him saying,
Nice and easy. That was not nice and easy.
you never seen Price is Right?
I think I saw a few of the I think I saw like a few really old episodes, but I'm not sure.
It was a game with the wheel where you spin it. It was in Jack and Jill. Remember when Jill played the wheel and she got knocked out? I don't know how she got knocked out in that whole wheel. I never figured it out, but that's the game that he hosted back in the day.
Yeah, they said that in the movie.
The price is wrong, bitch. That whole fight scene is just so crazy. I loved it.
Yeah.
Oh.
It reminded me of Grown Ups 2, where Adam Sandler got into a fight with the werewolf from Twilight.
Taylor Lautner?
Taylor Lautner, yes. I knew I forgot his name.
Yeah, we're going to get to that movie.
It surprised me growing up because I didn't really pay attention to actors when they came back in different films or stuff like that. But I was surprised to learn that when I was little and I was growing up, I realized that that same guy played Shark Boy and Lava Girl.
Well, I knew it immediately because I knew that Twilight was coming up and I saw like trailers and movies for it. And so when I saw him in Grown Ups too, I'm like, huh.
No, I'm not saying when in Grown Ups. It's because when I was watching when I saw some of the Twilight films that were coming on TV, and I didn't notice it at first because then again back then I was still really young. And I didn't really pay attention to celebrities.
Oh.
Anyways, I also like this one clip where who's the homeless guy that he Adam Sandler picks for his career?
I don't know the character's name, but I know the actor's name because you've seen him before. It's Alan Covert.
Oh,
he's been in other Adam Sandler movies.
Oh, I like the scene where he just immediately catches the putt that Adam Sandler throws.
Yeah.
he does not do much the entire film besides just doing that. Then I just see him get angry. Then I see you see Happy just get angry, throw away the putt, and he just catches it out of nowhere. Like, damn, he got good.
Yeah. So let's go to our favorite quotes then. I bet you have some.
I think so. I just can't think of one right now. Oh yeah, the same one that's in our intro music.
Son of a bitch, Paul. Why didn't you just go home? That's your home. Are you too good for your home? Answer me.
What else is there? I got some. The first one is after Shooter bought Grandma's house in the auction. He was saying,
"You're in big trouble, though, pal. I eat pieces of shit like you for breakfast."
You eat pieces of shit for breakfast?
No.
Just like, you can hear the gears turning in his head like, no. Another one is, it was that random guy that just talked to Happy once he got in the field saying, "Hi, Gary. Yeah, you got a lot of pressure. You got to rise above it. You got to harness into good energy, block out the bad. Harness, energy, block, bad. Feel the flow, Happy. Feel it. It's circular, like a carousel. You play the quarter, you get in the horse. It goes up and down and around. It's circular, circle with the music, the flow, all good things."
I've seen him in other movies, I think.
Yeah, he's in other movies. I just can't tell you what his name is. I forgot his name in all those movies. He's like a character actor that is in other Happy Gilmore movies. I mean, other Adam Sandler movies. And I got two more. The other one I previously said was,
"The price is wrong, bitch."
and the last one was Shooters. It was during the final tournament, and it was when all the spectators had like beach balls, and one of them goes onto the field. He's like, "Damn you people, this is golf, not a rock concert." He just kicks them and beats the shit out of the beach ball. And they were like, "Oh, boo! Why are you trying to wail against this beach ball?" God, I can't stress enough how much I love Shooter McGavin, and he's like one of my favorite villains in any movie ever. He's hilarious. Sergio, he is S tier villain. Can we both agree on this?
I think so, yeah.
Because even shit that he doesn't even do, like, he just comes out of nowhere sometimes and just insults Happy. Like, right after Chubbs dies, and at the flower bed that they have at the next tournament, you see Happy saying, first my dad, now Chubbs. I would say run away because you're next. People I love get killed. And you see Shooter come up to him saying, wow, good job, murderer. Jesus. It was so fucked up. Good job, murderer. You killed a legend. And he's calling his grandma saying, hey, once I buy your house, I'll have your grandma there. She could be the help.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, even in his happy place, she makes out with her.
And then he also makes out with like the mask too, the kiss mask.
Yes, he makes out with Gene Simmons' mask. He's so good in this movie. I can't stress enough how much I love this character in this movie, man.
The character we all love to hate.
Yeah, even I forgot one of my favorite quotes in here. It was when Shooter was walking away at the bar, and he's saying,
Get out of my way, or you'll pay. Listen to what I say.
How about I just go eat some hay? I can make things out of clay and lay by the bay. I just may. What do you say?
You don't remember that?
Yeah, I remember.
What else? Do you have any other favorite quotes, Sergio?
I think that's it, actually.
All right, let's go to our notes then. Sergio, hear me out. When we first meet Chubbs, he's working with a student, and then he leaves that student immediately after noticing Happy doing good. But that man's got to think. You got a student. You got a responsibility. That student sucks. You don't walk away and call it quits. You get your ass back there and you find that fucking dog. I mean, wait, no. I mean, hold on.
What are you talking about? Stop projecting your own personal problems on the character.
That was Billy Madison. No, that's from Billy Madison, dude. You don't remember that?
Oh, man, no.
That was that story time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I was trying to do a reference, you jackass.
You idiot.
Say I'm using my real term. F you, my real life. I'm not using my real life in this.
Well, it's because that happened to you in your real life. You called me about it.
Oh, yeah. My dog kept running out of me. He's a fight or flight risk right now. Anyway, so also before his first tournament, Happy asked Chubbs why he didn't play a real sport like football or something. But Carl Weathers was a professional football player before he became an actor.
Really?
Yeah, it's funny. Carl Weathers always was playing athletes in some way.
Did he really enjoy his time as an athlete? Did you say?
I guess so. I mean, I didn't say here, but I mean,
has he ever mentioned it? Has he ever mentioned it in like an interview before?
I'm not sure. I haven't seen that many interviews with Carl Weathers.
Because I remember like how how earlier, I think it was last year, that Snoop Dogg came out with the movie Underdogs.
Yeah, you watched that movie?
No, you told me about it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was something like that where they have like a good relationship with the sport.
Yeah, no, not this time. I always thought it was weird, like how actors will play different sports that they're clearly built for. There's a tangent right now, but I rewatched White Chicks a couple days ago, and in that movie they say Terry Crews was a basketball player in the movie, but knowing Terry Crews and his body, that is not a basketball playing body. That's a football body.
I thought more wrestling.
No, he played football before. That's why. What did you think about the Bob Barker scene, Sergio?
I thought it was hilarious.
If you could be teamed up with any celebrity for a golf match, what would it be?
That's a good question. I did think about that when we first watched when I was watching it.
It could be anyone, living or dead.
What would you choose?
Would I choose?
Yeah, I was thinking Danny DeVito.
Really?
Yeah, I just think we would just have funny conversations while we're trying to shoot.
I would think Larry David.
Who's Larry David?
Larry David was the guy that created Seinfeld and was also the lead of Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like, I don't know why. I just feel like it'd be a lot funny, a lot really funny, where I could rant about random things and he'd be like, yeah, that is weird. Stuff like that. I don't know. He also plays golf.
Yeah, I know. I'm not judging. That's why I said
Danny DeVito. I feel like you are judging, though.
Fun. I said Danny DeVito because I thought it'd be funny to have him with me.
Yeah. What would he do? Like, you shoot, he's like, oh, you were so close. You could have made it there. That's my Danny DeVito impression. I'm sorry.
It's a deep cut for anyone who's watched Always Sunny in Philadelphia. You might want to go see that. You can't say it here. We're gonna lose our monetization.
Oh yeah. Go watch the episode of It's Always Sunny. I don't remember which one. Just watch all of them so you catch that scene.
You need to know which season it was because there's a lot of seasons, aren't there?
No. Do you have any notes, Sergio?
Like I said, I didn't really take that much notes, so most of the stuff we already talked about. Let me go back to it and let me see. Oh, one of my favorite things that happened was Adam Sandler's like old construction boss. He shows up and he has the golf ball on his foot, and you can see his shirt. It says, "Guns don't kill people, I do."
Yeah, I love that scene.
It's so funny.
And him
It's so
and
funny.
and when Shooter's walking away saying, "Hey Shooter, don't forget your 9-iron," while crushing his 9-iron, and then Race walking away too.
Yeah. To be honest, this whole movie, it got me nostalgic about one thing.
What?
I miss playing Wii Sports.
Oh my god! You know, now that you say it, I do miss it. I kind of want to play it now. God, Sergio, why would you bring it up now? We're busy doing recordings.
Because watching this, I remember I used to play golf on the Wii, and I was like, I don't know what's happening because I don't understand the sport, but this is fun. And when Happy Gilmore says at the end, like, whether I win or lose, I've had fun, I was like, I miss playing Wii Sports.
You know what this reminds me of?
What?
Golf. I remember playing it. My grandpa took me to a country club over by our house. We just go over there and play golf all the time. It's memories that count. It's the small things.
Your grandpa was part of a country club?
Yeah. What? Are you judging me?
No, this is why I don't get why you're confused when me and your friend when your friends call you privileged.
I'm not privileged.
You just said that your grandpa takes
I'm not
you to
the
a
one with
country.
the country club permit.
But your grandpa had it.
My grandpa. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm not privileged.
But your grandpa's retired, right?
Yes.
Oh, must feel good.
Sergio, you're 22.
Uh-huh.
You can't say that feels good to be retired. Got a long time.
No, I mean to have a grandpa who is retired.
Oh. Let's see, what other notes do I have? Wouldn't it be considered a penalty if someone was yelling "jackass" every time Happy was playing golf?
Do disruptions count?
That's what I want to know. I think so, because they have a sign that says "quiet, please."
I mean, I'm not really sure. I mean, probably so long as they don't disturb them too much, but everyone was doing it to a Shooter anyways, and on much bigger scales.
Well, he's a bad guy, so it's okay for him.
Yeah, but then that would be a double standard.
Yeah, I know. So after Happy got suspended after beating up Bob Barker, he ends up doing a Subway commercial to make up the money he lost with the suspension, and is finally able to buy back his grandma's house. And that got me thinking, what's the time span for all this? Maybe that one scene, because that's a lot of things that happen at once.
I guess so. But they did say that the house was going to be auctioned off in 90 days.
So it's all taking place in 90 days?
Yes.
I like to call...
That's like 3 months.
I like to call bullshit on that, because I know how long it takes for a commercial to come out, go on the air, and get paid for that commercial. So that's already like 2 months in itself right there. And I guess that point, no, because that means like a tournament is every week, or like there's a tournament every day in the first month, or every week in the first month.
That's what I thought. Mostly because of a bunch of small tournaments, aren't they? It's not until the championship that they happen at the end of the third month.
No, because in the first one they say he qualifies for the other ones. So they keep on getting bigger and bigger. But yeah, first is small, but then again bigger each one. But still, what are the chances that are all happening at the same time? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. How the hell did the jackass guy get a car onto the grass field?
I was gonna ask that same question. I just thought that everyone was so focused on the game that security wasn't really paying attention, but then that doesn't make sense because we see security take off Otto from wiping down Happy's car. So I'm like, how did he get there?
That's a different place though.
Different place?
Yeah.
I thought they were all like at the same place, just different tournaments.
I'm thinking that they're just different golf places, like different golf fields, because they can't all happen at the same place. When will they ever have time for people to in the country club to play? Do you know what I mean, Sergio?
I think so, but then again, that's what the whole country club is for. It's for elite golf players, isn't it?
Not always, but anyway, I guess not. How did you feel once you saw Chubbs in a happy place?
It felt pretty good, actually.
I started tearing up a little bit because I know he passed away. He passed away last year, so I got really teary-eyed a little bit. Maybe I don't know why. I'm like, don't be a little punk and cry during Happy Gilmore. I didn't expect to cry, but based on timely events, that's why. And also, he's a really good singer too.
Shut up, Happy. Don't feel bad about me. I got my hand back, see? We've only just begun.
Sergio! See, now you're starting to cry too, aren't you?
I started to feel it.
Yeah, it's the music too. It's the music. That's what it is.
You know when he started playing the piano, you know what I first thought of?
What? No, don't you dare say soul. Don't you dare say soul.
No. I wasn't gonna say that, but now I am.
You jack. You racist son of a bitch.
No, I was thinking of
Dead black guy playing the piano. Obviously soul.
I said I was thinking of When I See You Again from Fast and Furious.
Jeez. Another song about someone passed away. God, Sergio, screw you. Screw you. Man,
Like Darth Vader, your suffering has only just begun.
I think that's all my notes. You think we should go to ratings?
Yeah.
All right. What's your rating, Sergio?
I'll give this a 4 out of 5.
4 out of 5? 4 out of 5?
Yeah.
Why not 5 out of 5?
Huh. I'm not sure.
Say 5 out of 5. Say 5 out of 5. 5. $5 footlongs.
All right. I was thinking about 4 out of 5, but yeah, we'll go with 5 out of 5.
Yeah, baby! 5 out of 5. Me too. I give it a 5 out of 5. We both agree. We're in it. We love it. We hate all the haters that told us otherwise.
What?
The haters, they always try to push us down, man, but they didn't push us down. We got back up. We fought the fight. I stood up. We fought the back.
Dude, everyone loves this movie.
Yeah. All right. All right, everyone. I'm Chance.
I'm Sergio.
And the price is wrong, bitch.
Have a cinematic day.
Hey, everyone. Thanks for listening. And be sure to subscribe to our channel and follow us on Instagram, Facebook, X, and TikTok at Brick Wall Cinema. Have a cinematic day.